this is Bolo at LTAPerformance, and in this video, you will discover 5 easy tips to drink more water. You're no stranger to understanding that water is so important with your healthy lifestyle, but are you doing enough with the water? It's easy just to say, drink more water, but if you don't have a strategy with the right tips behind it, you're probably lacking in getting enough water and you're not staying hydrated. When you don't stay hydrated, you have the effects that's not going to help you the best. So let's make sure you drink more water. So be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. So I've been in this industry for 9 years. I've helped hundreds of clients, and it may seem so easy and simple to just say drink more water. But I'm here to tell you it doesn't work that way. You actually have to have a strategy behind it that allows you to build the habit of drinking more water. If you can build the habit of drinking more water, then these tips basically are already going to do it for you. But when you first start off and you're really trying to make sure you're drinking more water, you do need some tips that are going to make it easy for you. It's not as complicated, but there still needs to be a method to make it happen. So let's start off with tip number 1. And this is the easy one. Drink more water with each meal. So basically, drink water with each meal. This is something that can help you get so much more water throughout the day. Now think about it. The standard is typically 3 meals a day. For some, we may eat 2 meals, or some may eat 4 to 5 meals. If you do eat more meals, it allows you a little bit more water throughout your day without probably utilizing some of these other tips. But drinking more water, is easy if you just drink water with each meal. This is something that I have done for years, and I recommend to my clients because you're going to eat. Why not drink water with it? Often you may not really drink enough water. You may be drinking some of the other things. You may be drinking more tea, more coffee, sodas. And it's not that you can never have these things, but if you drink more water by just having a water with each meal, you're going to see the difference, how easy it'll be. So if you think the standard serving size of a cup is 8 ounces, but let's just say you have 12 to 16 ounces. You eat 3 meals a day. That's just on average. You could get probably half the water you need each day just in those meals alone. We're looking at 48 ounces of water. So you could get half your water and just by doing that. Very simple to do. Just make sure, if you're at a restaurant, they're already going to give you water. Just keep the water. Make sure you drink that water. You could always get a refill course to get more water with that. If you're bringing your lunch with you to work, right? Just make sure you have some water handy. If that's either filling the water up at a water fountain or bring your own water bottle, cool, let's do that. If you're someone that has to eat on the go and you're on the road, same thing. Just have that water with you while you're on the go. Same thing if you're traveling, it really will make a difference. Get some water while you're at the airport. Get some water, in between stops. Very simple to do. Just make sure you drink more water with your meals. Do it at each meal. Notice the difference. Second, this one isn't really a head scratcher that's going to make it hard for you to understand this concept, but drink water with each of your workout. Have some water with each workout. Now, this may seem like, well, of course, I have water with my workout. But I see a lot of people, in my experience, when I was training clients on the gym floor and in my time working out, many don't have water with them. And you would think, well, if I'm going to sweat more, of course, I would drink more water. But many just rely on the water fountain. And you can think about the water fountain. You're probably going to be very quick with it, not drinking a lot of water. But if you have that bottle, I don't care if it's a gallon of water. I know a lot of people like having a gallon of water in the gym. Whatever it is, have some water with you and working out because you need to get your water in. Remember, when you're working out, you're going to sweat. You're going to sweat. So that is going to require you to have more water than somebody that doesn't work out, right? You're going to need more water than that person because the sweat you lose during a workout, you need to replace and then still put more water back to stay hydrated. So very important. Have some water with you when you work out so you're making sure that you're properly putting those fluids back into you and you're going to stay hydrated. I know this is very easy and you may think, well, I'll go to a water fountain, but I'm here to tell you, you're probably not drinking enough water. You're just making a couple of trips to a water fountain. Have a water bottle with you or a gallon or a jug, whatever it is. Because like I said, it doesn't just have to be cardio day where you're sweating buckets. Even when you're lifting, have that water with you. Now you don't have to drink as much water, of course, if you're not sweating as much, but still have it with you so you can hydrate, and it counts for you getting enough water throughout your day. Make sure you have that. It's very simple. Tip number 3 is have water with you while you work. Now I know this can be difficult if you're maybe in the office and you don't want to always keep going back to the bathroom throughout your day, and you feel like you're always doing work and you don't have enough time. But just think of it this way: you don't have to drink tons of water while you're working. If you're just making sure you're having sips every now and then, just throughout your day. If the standard work day is 8 hours, right? Or even if you put in more hours because you have a business and you're an entrepreneur, you have tons of work you need to get done. If you just drink, like I said, you're having some sips of water with you, the water that you bring with you to work, and you're just having that throughout the day. And this is separate from what you may have with your meals and some of the other tips that I'm going to share with you. But you're going to get enough water by just doing that. Because think about it, you're going to spend the majority of your time working during your day, right? Why not make sure you have some water with you? It will be very easy as long as you keep it with you, Doesn't matter if you're in between meetings or sales calls or whatever it is, just have the water ready for you. So if it's before the next appointment, drink some water, have it with you. If you're doing work and you're typing on the computer, have some water around you, right? If you see it, you have that in your view and it's conscious, you're going to drink it. But if you don't have it with you, then you're probably not going to drink water. But have it right next to you. You think about it this way. How much coffee do you probably drink, right? You probably know I got to have that coffee with me at work. Well, how about you do the same with the water? Have that with you. Have it ready for you so you're drinking enough water as you work. If you do this, it will make it very easy to make sure you're getting enough water. Because remember, you're going to spend a lot of time working throughout your week, right? How easy it is just to make sure you have that water with you so you can stay hydrated. If you do it the right way, then it's just going to be so easy to get this water in, right? Tip number 4, and this is one that you probably may have heard of or haven't heard of, but I think this isn't talked enough, is getting more water from sources that already have water in it that's outside of this drinking water. So what is that? Fruit, vegetables, vegetable juice, fruit juice, milk. These are 5 sources that you can have more of that you're probably not going to think about that's going to help you get more water and stay hydrated. Remember, fruit and vegetables are mostly made up of water. So if you get your good servings of fruits and vegetables, you're also going to get some water from it. It doesn't have to be just drinking the water, but if you get more from the sources that's going to help you get more water, you're going to notice a difference. Not only is this going to really help you because it's going to have tons of nutrients, it's going to help you keep your waist slim and keep you with the right energy, but it also helps you get more water. These sources are things that, just as I mentioned with having throughout the day, you can have it as a snack. You can have it with some of your meals. You can have some of these like fruit juices, vegetable juices, just have them throughout the day, right? Milk, even if you may be lactose intolerant, the other sources of milk will still have some water in it as well. If you could do this, then you're going to have more sources that you're getting your water from that you're probably not even thinking about, but it'd be so easy for you to do it. Also, these sources help you tremendously with your health, where you don't even have to worry about it. By just doing this and getting more of your sources from the other things, you're going to notice how this is going to make a difference for you. It isn't talked about enough, but getting your sources of water from other foods and juices and drinks will make a big difference for you. So make sure you get more of your water outside from the sources that doesn't take of just drinking water, okay? And this last tip, and this is going to really help you put it all together, is keep track of your water. Keep track of your water. I love doing this with my clients, is for them to actually have a journal or have something that they're going to be able to measure their water, so they're actually hitting their water for the days. Remember, habits take time. It takes so many different things to happen before that habit just becomes a part of you. And that's what you really want, right? If you want a healthy lifestyle, you want the longevity, you have to make these things a habit. It's so easy for you to do that by just doing it repetitively. Remember, it takes repetitions. So if you keep track of your water, eventually you're going to get to the point where you don't have to keep track of your water. I'm not keeping track of my water because I've done it for so long. Same thing with my clients. If they get in the habit of doing it and it becomes a habit, they just do it without thinking. Remember, that's what a habit is. You want to do it without thinking about it. So keep track of your water, You have a simple journal. That could be a journal that you could do to write down. Keep a notepad on your phone, right? You probably have your phone everywhere you go, right? Just keep track of your water. Every time you have a certain amount of water, keep track of it. See how many times you're drinking throughout the day. Put the time in it too, so you understand what part of the day are you typically getting your water in. A really great thing that they do have now is with these bottles and these jugs, they actually tell you how much water you're drinking throughout the day, right? They'll put on there so you can be conscious of getting more water. They'll tell you, where you're at with the ounces and everything else, and help you keep track. I know a lot of these have words to encourage you to drink more water. This will help you as well. But you want to keep track of your water if you want it to be a habit. If you don't make it a habit, it won't happen for you. Everything I'm telling you through this video, I want this to be a part of you. I want this to be a part of your healthy lifestyle. Drinking more water should be easy for you to do. It should be just like you remember to shower, brush your teeth, take care of yourself, right? It should be part of just a natural hygiene and your self-care of yourself, right? We want this to be a part of you, but so you have to make sure that you keep track of it. Once you keep track of it, you do it enough, it will be a habit. You won't really go backwards because it's going to be a part of you. And think about some of the things that you may be doing right now where it stops you from drinking enough water. Maybe it's drinking too much coffee, maybe it's drinking too much sodas. Maybe it's not even you caring about drinking water. But if you make it a habit, all those other habits will go out the way. So make sure you're keeping track on it. Like I said, it's very simple, easy to do. So let's recap on the 5 easy tips for you to drink more water. Number 1, remember, is drink water with each meal. Now, if you drink water with each meal, it's going to be very easy for you to get your daily water for the day. You get enough water through some of your meals, it's going to do most of the work for you. And this can go for snacks. If you're snacking too, drink some water with it. It will really help you. Tip number 2 is drink water during your workout. Like I said, it can be easy to just rely on a water fountain, but if you actually have a bottle, a jug with you, you're actually going to get more water. You're going to be more conscious of it. Remember, you're going to already sweat a lot out, and you already got to replenish yourself with the right fluids of the water. But to help you even get more of that water, you can actually have it with you so you're getting enough. Remember to do that. Tip number 3, remember, is have the water with you as you work. So it doesn't matter what type of job you have. If you're even outside, inside an office, on the go, working from home, have your water with you and ready. Like I said, you're going to be conscious when you see that water in your view and you know that you need to drink that water for the day. And remember how much time you're going to spend at work. So it doesn't have to be you chugging all this water down while you're working. Well, if you just have sips periodically throughout your workday, you're going to have more water. You're going to notice it. Tip number 4 is get your water from other sources than just drinking water. So like I said, your fruits, your vegetables, fruit juice, vegetable juice, milk. These are 5 really good sources that you're going to get a lot of water in. Remember, these count too. So if you eat more of those, drink more of those, it's going to help you get more water. And also you get the other benefits of it helping with you staying lean, getting the right nutrients you do so your body can function at the optimal level. Remember that. Tip number 5, this is a tip I just covered. Keep track of your water. So like I said, if that's putting it in a notepad on your phone, writing down in a journal that you have, or even like I said, with some of these things that can help you keep track now that they have to make sure you know where your water's at, utilize them. If you make sure you're keeping track of these, this is how you're going to make a habit. If you can make it a habit, notice the difference that's going to happen for you. So I'd love to hear how you're going to be able to drink more water. Did you find this useful, or maybe you didn't like it? Maybe you think these tips are too basic for you. Let me know in the comments of how you're going to be able to get more water by these tips. So be sure to like and subscribe and watch the next video.